Over the past few months, I've been able to try pretty much every flagship 303 out there. I've gotten my hands on the Dayan the Moyu WM Maglev, and even the Gan 11M Pro, but after having tried out all of these expensive 303s, I've decided to main a budget cube. Why? Well, first of all, the Moyu RS3M has a very distinct and satisfying feel to it, kinda like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You know, it's got that nice smooth and beautiful side to it, but then it's also quite blocky, heavy, and wham, so to speak. The cube is also very stable, has nice rounded off edges to allow good corner cutting, and is on the slower, more controllable side of the speed spectrum. Now, it being a slower cube is actually a good thing in my eyes because it allows me to perform better in competition. I mean, all my current PBs in comp were set with this 303. On top of all of this, the RS3M doesn't really have any flaws. I mean, you may find the magnets weak, but I personally have gotten used to them and actually prefer them over stronger magnets. One issue that this cube does have is the sound that it produces. This cube is louder than your dad's snores. In the finals of the North American Championships, there were multiple cubers that were using the RS3M, and when they'd start inspecting, the room would go dead quiet, and then when they would begin their solve, you just hear. Apart from that, the cube is pretty much perfect. It's got the ideal balance between speed, controllability, stability, and flexibility, and overall, I think it suits most people's turning styles. Now, what I find quite interesting is the fact that if you would have told me a few months ago that I would be using the RS3M as my main, I wouldn't have believed you. Back then, I actually didn't like the RS3M. I found it too slow and the magnets too weak, and I preferred a faster cube like the Dayan. But after consistently getting bad results in comp with the Dayan, I thought maybe a fast cube isn't for me. Maybe I should try using the RS3M. So I did, and it got me my first ever official sub 10 average. So basically, the message of this video is get the RS3M.